Good day and welcome back to another week of Talking Technical, and thank you for the request that you sent through on X, or in the old days we talked about Twitter, but we've got some nice charts to discuss, but I quickly would like to kick off with, of course, gold, because the whole world is just looking at gold, and gold is clearly in a beautiful uptrend. If you look at the longer term chart, nothing can stop gold. But if I look at this chart, I just would like to show you something. It is all the way up. Nothing can stop it. And if I look at the stochastic, let's quickly put in a stochastic here. We can maybe be quite surprised. It is nice and strong. Nothing holds it back. But just look at this overbought situation. It's grossly overbought, and it's overbought till from the first week of September. But as someone rightly said, that if banks buy a instrument like gold or platinum, or whatever the case may be, nothing will stop them. Not an overbought situation. Nothing will stop them. They will be happy to buy the instrument, and they will carry on doing so. Now, if I look at this, there's the uptrend. We're on a brand new high. I see some people talking now about a $6,000 gold price within a year or two. Strong move up. But where will be the first sign of weakness? Only below 3950. Of course, I will say 4,000 and then 3950. This can break. And boy, oh boy, can you believe it? There is a gap down here. I do not know if it will reach that, because everybody is just so bullish on gold. But just be a little bit careful to chase a momentum stock. But this gap lies between 3470 and 3454. Let's have a look at platinum, because also a lot of analysts say, well, if you do worry about gold and you're happy about gold, platinum is the next one to move strongly higher. Now, first of all, there's your 50-day moving average, well above that. Exactly the same story as gold. Strong bullish candles pushing it higher. Strangely enough, with all the hassles last week with Mr. Trump and tariffs, he did not make a new high as yet. That high is sitting at 1687. But I will say it looks like there's a little bit of a momentum, it's a lack in momentum here. And where will be my first sign of weakness here? Only below that level, and that level is sitting at 1529.50. Above 1529.50, it can actually go higher, and the next place to push higher will be if it takes out 1687, and everybody believes that you will see platinum soon at $2,000. Well, can you believe it that in April, when that shock was in the market, can you believe it, platinum was sitting at 900. It's almost a 80% gain, so it's quite a lot. So just be a little bit careful. I do not like to chase momentum. You guys know by now, because momentum is wonderful if you're on the right side, but if the momentum turns around, you can maybe be surprised how quickly a stock can fall on a heap, like gold as well, and even platinum. Look at platinum, over top here, overbought, negative divergence. Let's see what happens with platinum, but everybody is just so over bullish about platinum and gold. But let's have a look at Bitcoin. And I do not like to say yes, but we did show the chart, but unfortunately or fortunately, we warned all our subscribers last week, because I saw this like a double top. There was the top, there was another top, and I said, listen, just be careful that Bitcoin can go lower. And my warning place was exactly there. There was my warning spot below that candle. And boy, oh boy, over the weekend, Bitcoin really fell on a heap. But if you look at this Bitcoin or this double top chart, is not yet in action. It will only kick into action. Can you believe it? Only below this level. There you are. There you are. Only below, and that's the level, 107,389. 107,389. We'll see this double top to kick in. And, well, I hope that I'm wrong, because everybody is also just so bullish on Bitcoin. Everybody believe it cannot go lower. But let's just show you if that double top do come into play. And if it plays out to the downside, let's just have a look. If we project it to the downside, where to can it go to? Oh, all the way down to $92,000, 833. But I mean, for the moment, Bitcoin gave a nice, beautiful relief bounce after last week's sell-off. But the chart did worry, and we were surprised how quickly Bitcoin can lose momentum. Let's have a look at purple. It was one of the requests on Twitter, and I'm happy to show you the chart. Just want to get, I think it's PPH, sorry guys, PPE, purple, there you are, purple group. I mean, strong rally, waterfall, lampole formation. It closed this gap the other day. It's now sitting on a flag formation. There you are, there's the flag. I just want to draw it in there for you guys. A flag formation, usually, as you all know by now, it is a formation that can easily trigger for some higher moves to the top. But where will that happen? Only above 253. Above 253, it can go back to 280.84. But where's my stop loss? The end of this line, well, the support of this line, 228. So yes, there is momentum, but where will I get worried? I will get worried if the share breaks below 228, because then we can easily pull back to this 50-day moving average sitting at 197. Let's have a look at Mr. Price, because more and more analysts are saying that the local stocks are showing some value. Of course, they do their work fundamentally. If you look at it, Mr. Price had a beautiful formation here, strong consolidation for a while now. And where's that for consolidation? It sits between, let's just show you, there you are. There's the top end of that, and there's the down end of that. Let's have a look. There you are. There's the big consolidation that we're talking about. And of course, we know by now that if a consolidation takes place like this now, it's just a matter of time. It's either going to break to the upside or break to the downside. But for me, the level to break is, I just want to move that one a little bit lower. There you are. Will be 22481, above 224.81. Mr. Price can gain some traction going up. And where's my target? My target will be, for that viewer, if you do the beautiful consolidations and you just take it to the top, you extend it to the top, there you are. It can maybe go to 247.54. And well, what happens if you buy at 22481, 224.81? Let's make use of this stop loss, and the stop loss will be 216 rand and 1 cent. So let's see. But for me, while we're in this consolidation phase, I'm a little bit nervous, but this 50-day moving average showing some nice support, and it tells you that there's like a building up into this onto this chart. But for me, only to break above that specific line. Let's have a look at Clicks. Well, Clicks is also one of the favorites of one of the viewers that said, France, can you maybe just have a look at Clicks? Well, this chart also looks nice to me. There's also like a consolidation phase here. I mean, this is strong support around this level. Let's just draw you every time that it gets there. It looks like the buyers do not want to lose the support. The support sits at, there's the level for you guys, 352.01. And you've got a beautiful rounding bottom situation here. Maybe this rounding bottom can surprise you. You can also see this as a double bottom, but this double bottom, unfortunately, will only kick in above that line. There's the line. There's the double bottom. Oh, it will kick in above 389.21. But if you do want to preempt that move already, you can maybe buy above the 50-day moving average. That sits at 366.52. And where's your stop loss? I will use this line as my stop loss, a little bit lower, and my stop loss will be 346.60. But let's hope that it can turn around and it can break this line and then maybe give you a beautiful bounce, maybe all the way back to 420 Rand if it plays out to the top, this double bottom. But for me, the crucial fact is that the buyers would like to support it around this level of, let's say, 350 Rand. Let's have a look at the last one. Also a request was Bitcorp. I do not know if the guy wants to buy it. He did not say, France, I want to buy it. He just said, can you please have a look at it? Let's have a look there. Bitcorp, also beautiful turnaround here. And for me, I like this chart again. Possible tweezer bottom here. There's another bottom. You can actually say it's a double bottom as well. There's the bottom. There's the bottom. It's a classic double bottom. Where will it kick in? It will only kick in above that level there. In actual fact, right at the top, that line, if you really want to be exact. But let's have a look there. Only above 481, this stock can really move. But for you, if you want to preempt this double bottom, long above the 50-day, 4820, long above that 50-day moving average, because that's the old moving average telling us whether the buyers would like to buy or they don't want to keep the stock. 44820, and where's my stop loss? I'll use the low of that. That will be 433 Rand and 99 cents as my stop loss. And where's the targets to the top? First of all, that 50-day moving average is the buying level, and then 454.71, and I mean, let's hope for the buyer, for the viewer, 469.48, and hopefully all the way to this strong resistance level waiting at around 482.64. Well, as we all say, fluit, my story is uit. Watch and or visit our website www.fransdeklerk.com. Thank you for the request. It make it easier because then we know what to look at. But all the best. We'll chat again. Bye bye.